Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Asylum and this is going to be my November wrap-up and December TBR video. It is currently December 8th, I think. So, little late, and honestly that's because I am currently so sick. I caught a cold from my son because my son caught a cold from Thanksgiving, and then a few days before that, like it's been 2 weeks and 2 days since the last time I posted. That Sunday, actually no, Friday night after I posted my last video, I had a horrible toothache. Sorry about that, I thought I heard my kid stirring, so I went to check on him. Anyways, I had a horrible toothache, and then I went to the dentist on that following Monday or Tuesday. Got antibiotics for it. Then we went through Thanksgiving, and then my kid at the end of that week, going into December 1st, literally I was so excited because I was going to be able to post my November wrap-up and December TBR because Friday was December 1st, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. Or it was the last day in November. I think it was the last day in November. But I was so excited. And then I caught his cold, and then my appointment got canceled. And I still have this really sore tooth. It won't be pulled until Tuesday. Hopefully I'm feeling well enough to get it pulled on Tuesday. But yeah, currently have a cold. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. But anyways, let's jump into the books. And what I am currently reading is A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. This one I'm not going to talk too much about when I finish it because I am reading this for a reading vlog. I am currently probably a little bit more than that right there than where my bookmark is, because I am currently reading this on Amazon Kindle on my phone. So yeah, of course my TV decides to dim its light then. Sorry about that. But yeah, I will be reading I'm currently reading A Touch of Darkness, and I'm currently reading one chapter each of these two books every day while I'm reading A Touch of Darkness, and then once I finish reading A Touch of Darkness, I'll probably pick up more chapters from these two. But I'm also currently reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts and A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is the second book to the From Blood and Ash series. So yeah, those are my current reads. I'm gonna set on the floor. And for my November wrap up, I read Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I loved it so much. I love both of these books so much. I will not talk too much about the second book because it will spoil the first book, so I won't say anything about it. But I did give both books 5 stars, so the entire duology in its whole was a 5-star read. And yeah, I picked up beautiful hardback copies of the books after I finished reading it off of Mercari. So yeah, loved it. It was everything. It made me cry too. Speaking of a book that made me cry, I did also finish Jack Haar, True Believer finally. And this one, I would say was probably a 4-star read, just because, oh my god, it made me cry so hard. And I'm not going to talk too much about this one either because it will spoil the first book as well. This is a series that I will give my rating for, but not really talk about it because I don't want to spoil the first book. So yeah, made me cry so hard in both those books. Anyways, I have 3 more books that I read, which I am so happy that I read this one. This one's Where's Molly by H.D. Carlton. This is a book that you read after Satan's Affair, Haunting Adeline, and Hunting Adeline. I personally have not read Satan's Affair yet, and I cannot wait to read it. But yeah, Where's Molly was fantastic. I am not going to talk too much about what this book is about because it will be spoiling Hunting Adeline. But yeah, it was a 5-star read. I'm so glad I read this. The next book I'm really glad I read was The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. I am so happy I read this. Oh my god, it was amazing. I knew I was gonna love it. I didn't think I was gonna love it this much. I do have a singular tab in it because that scene was just so funny. But I'm also not going to talk too much about this because I am also reading this book for a reading vlog. Or I did read that book for a reading vlog. So, yeah. Next is the last book I read in November, which was Legends and Lattes by Travis Boulder. Oh my god. I read and finished this in 2 days. 2 days! Because of how much I was absolutely wrapped up in this book. This book is a 5-star read. It's probably one of my top books of the year. And I'm just so happy about it. It was amazing. I have this beautiful copy. But it's just like a simple hardback with like little details and beautiful edges and sprayed edges, and like I did tab it. I didn't annotate it, but I did tab it. It was amazing. It was everything I wanted. And with that being said, that was all I read for November, which is the most books I've read this year in 1 month, which I'm so happy about. So for my December TBR, I have probably way too many books that I'm not gonna finish, but I'm gonna try to finish. Hopefully the same amount as I did last month, including the 3 books I'm currently reading, because I did start those at the beginning of the month. But that being said, these are in no order of how I'm gonna read them either, but I will be reading Wuthering Heights at some point during this month because it's just, I'm in such classic mood and I really want to read this because it's gothic vibes and I'm just here for it right now. Next is Sanctuary of the Shadow. I really want to read this one as well because it sounds like it would be right up my alley, but I don't know much about a lot of these books besides Wuthering Heights and like maybe 2 others. But after that, I also have Shallow River by H.D. Carlton. I'm going to read every single piece of her work because I love the way she writes, and I loved Haunting and Hunting Adeline and Where's Molly, and I am damn near going to read every single thing she writes before Phantom comes out. So yeah, we'll see if one of her other books tops Haunting and Hunting Adeline, but I highly doubt it. But we'll see. So this one is on my TBR for December. 2 other books that are also on my TBR for December is Honey Witch, which I picked this up off of Mercari as well because I have a problem. And it's so pretty. This copy is so pretty. So I picked this up off of Mercari. This was the adult box for May 2024. It has beautiful sprayed edges, beautiful hardback, a reversible dust jacket, beautiful sprayed edges. And yeah, I just really want to read this. I do think I'm going to like it a lot because I really love Kiki's delivery service, but I'm also not sure, but it kind of seems like it's kind of gonna be like that, but we'll see. But I am excited to read it. It is on my TBR for December. Next is Gothic Hana by Runix. I picked this up at my Walmart. It has beautiful sprayed edges, beautiful hardback, and I called this sprayed edges. Beautiful end papers and beautiful sprayed edges. And it's a goth from the name, as you can tell, and right here, it's a dark romance. And I also cannot wait to read it because apparently I'm in my dark romance era right now. Next is two books I am not sure I'm going to keep after I read, just because I need to start getting through these. I'm going to pick two books off of my physical TBR that I just randomly have that I'm not sure I'm going to like. If I'm going to like any of them, it's probably going to be these two. So this one is the Ruby Ring. I picked this up at my half price, and it seems to be a historical fiction romance, but I picked it up because it has my name on it, Ruby, and yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. And Emma of 83rd Street is a retelling of Emma. It is a book that I got in a blind date with a book, and I just thought I'd go ahead and give it a shot. And any book that I DNF that are books that I'm not sure I'm going to like, or any books that I just don't like, I'm gonna get rid of. So I'm just gonna give it a shot. I haven't read the original Emma, but I have seen like the movie, so we'll see. And then the last two books, which one I'm really excited for and the other is just really pretty, and it's an Alcrate edition, which is A Sorceress Comes to Call by T. Kingfisher, which I have this beautiful edition, and this was the August Alcrate. So like I said, it has beautiful sprayed edges, beautiful hardback, and beautiful end papers. And yeah, we'll see if I like this one as well. This is one of the books that was kind of iffy if I'm gonna like or not, but that's okay. And lastly, I'm gonna read this. No matter what I'm reading, I'm going to stop what I'm reading and I'm gonna read this on the 23rd and 24th of this month. Well, no, 24th and 25th of this month, because I want to read this during Christmas time, because this book is a retelling of the Nutcracker, and I love the Nutcracker. I love the Nutcracker so much, and I cannot wait to read this. I'm just waiting for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day to read it. And this was my December pick for Book of the Month last year. So I will be getting a Book of the Month for this month and next month, and then I will probably cancel it after that, because just I have too many book subscriptions right now, and Book of the Month isn't my favorite one per se, but I did pick this up last year and I'm so excited about it. So with that being said, that is the end of the video, and I'm so sorry I sound so sick and so rough, but I did want to at least film this video and get it posted before December is over. So if you guys liked it, please hit that like button. If you guys want to stick around, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to. And I will see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Bye.